I was in the film and TV industry prior to any machinima making, actually. Uh, Being so into what I did, I played every game that I could get hold of, and instead of actually playing it, I was more trying to figure out how to make a story out of it. It actually began, my first sort of machinima was in Battlefield 1942, and I didn't actually know it as machinima then. It's just sort of took it upon myself to film what I could see and what I could do out of it. And then later on in the years, I found that actually it was what people were calling it, which was machinima. So why did you want to do it? Why not? It's paid off. It's so creative what you can do. It saves spending thousands of pounds or dollars or linden, doing it in real life. And with it and what it's made me is I've worked with EA Games, BioWare for 2 years. I worked on Mass Effect 2, doing all the cinematics and what have you with the team, and now I'm currently working at Sega, doing trailers and in-game cutscenes for them. It's what my hobby was machinima, and now it's my job. It's great. My passions. I'm planning to make a real life film actually in the near future, and that's using machinima. So where I'd have, say for example, let's use Second Life, where you would make the scene and you would build the set and see what angles would work well and how it would sort of fit together, and then in real life I'd compare that and use that as a sort of template instead of creating storyboards. So that's my passion really, using machinima to make a real life film and making it cheaper for myself. Any favourites of others? I don't really have any favourites. I'm not that type of person. I love all types of genre and feelings towards machinima. So really, if it strikes my eye, then I'll enjoy it. But it's not really a favourite. It's quite a hard thing to sort of judge really with a favourite. It's like I don't really have a favourite film, or I don't really have a favourite bit of music. It's all great to me. It's all creative, and it's. Any favourites of my own? Rusty Whispers Dennis. In the mere fact, it's just such a random flick. Well, it doesn't really mean anything. You have to watch it and you make your own idea up. So, like watching the comments, it's great what people say and what people try and interpret it as. And bizarrely, it won an award back in 2007. And I think that's exactly why. It's just because it's so random and people see it as something else and you can make discussions out of it. So if I was to put my own machinima in front, it would mostly be Rusty Whispers Dennis. And my vision, let's move that card. Machinima is the perfect setting for any vision. I'll just say again, machinima is the perfect setting for any vision. You can do so much stuff in it. So whether it be a sci-fi battle or a story about a lonely fried egg, it doesn't cost any money. It's creative. It keeps your creative flow, and especially for a future in cinematics as well, going into film or going into machinima. Now game studios are using machinima artists to work for them and to make trailers. It's just the perfect format. And for my vision, as I said earlier, it's just I want to progress more using machinima, where I do tests using machinima for making films in real life. So it's more just get stuck in and see what you come out with, because you never know. And that's it, I think.
This is Dennis. He has no friends now. They were lost in the war, and he only has his birds. But he would always look out to the sea and see his dreams jumping from wave to wave. And he would always imagine flying, going from the sea and landing somewhere. And there he goes. There's Dennis running off. Dennis and his music. He did love his music. Yes. He often would dance, and the birds would look and clap. And that was Dennis, you know. He was always in his garage, building things and recreating things. He would stay in there for days and nights, wouldn't come out. But then again, that was Dennis. That was Dennis. Dennis and his little creations, they would always get a hold of Dennis and grip him where it really meant something to him, you know. You know, that was Dennis, and we respected him for that, you know, yes. Dennis never flew that day, and he never will.
Dancing's easy. I'm ready to begin. Dancing's easy, it's easy, it's easy. Dancing's easy, it's easy. Dancing's easy. Ah, that's it. You're doing fine. Dancing's easy. I'll need some things to dance on.
To fully understanding just how good God is.
Suddenly felt like dancing. Ah, that's it. You're doing fine.
Oh, I did enjoy that dancing. That was such fun. Thank you for joining me in my dancing.